My name is Yosef Michel. My father is Rabbi Michel of Zlochov, Ukraine. Our family were followers of the teachings of Rabbi Israel Baal Shem Tov, the founder of Hasidism. At that time, there was a big issue going on in the Ukraine, where some Jews who were against the Hasidic order wanted to burn an original book, which was written by Rabbi Israel Baal Shem Tov. And so my father left to go to the city where the book problem was taking place. He said that if his son were to die whilst he was away, then they should not bury him until he gets back. And so indeed I did die whilst he was away. I went into a coma. I felt my soul leave my body. Immediately, an angel came to me to take me to a certain heavenly palace. Since the angel was not permitted to enter that palace, I entered alone and stood by the door. Inside the heavenly court was in session. I saw two angels arrive with a book that contained a record of all of my sins. It was so large and heavy that it was difficult to carry them. As I looked on, another angel came with a thin book of my good deeds. But they were not equal to the sins which outweighed them. Then a third book was brought in of my sufferings, and they caused many of my sins to be erased. Nevertheless, because of my sins that remained, the court decided to condemn me to die from my illness, and they were about to pronounce the sentence and write the decree. Suddenly, there was such a great commotion that all the worlds trembled, and a proclamation echoed throughout the heavens. Make way, make way! The holy Baal Shem Tov is entering the palace. The Baal Shem Tov had already passed away many years before me. As soon as Baal Shem Tov came in, he saw me as his disciple's son, standing alone by the door, and said, "Yosef, why are you here?" I said to him, "Holy Rabbi, I don't know. Could you please speak to the court on my behalf?" "I certainly will," said the Baal Shem Tov. And he immediately went and spoke to the court about me, asking them to dismiss the case and let me go in peace. He then returned to me and said, "You can leave now and go home." By this time, I was curious about what would happen in heaven, and wanted to stay a little longer to see what the Baal Shem Tov would do there. But two big burly angels immediately came. They then took me down, down, and down, to a lower world, until I saw a repulsive corpse lying on the floor. My family, thinking I was dead, had me taken off the bed and put onto the floor, with my feet pointed toward the door, according to the Jewish Hasidic custom. And the angel said to me, "Enter that corpse." They wanted me to return to my body, but I was disgusted by the body and the suffering in this world, and absolutely refused. I then began to perspire. I opened my eyes, and now I am telling you this story.